Una sera. So you want to know how the mob ran Vegas? Well, you came to just the right place. If you take the Vegas mob tour, you're going to learn about Frank Rosenthal, Tony Spilatro, Frank Collada, Bugsy Siegel, and more. No Tony Soprano or Don Corleone here. These are the real guys with the real stories. You interested? Hey, come on in.
Yo, Bugsy, it says here they got something called the Vegas Mob Tour.
Yeah, Bobby, ain't you heard? It's all about our old friends Sam Giancana, Meyer Lansky, Mo Dalis, and of course yours truly, Bugsy Siegel.
Are you kidding? A mob tour about us?
Yeah, they take you to where we used to hang out and to all the places where we used to do our crimes.
You mean they expose all our secrets?
Yeah, but it's okay, because we ain't around anymore. So, let's face it, we can't get busted.
Hey, you think we could sneak on board and check this out?
Of course we can. Forget about it. They'll never even know we're there.
Hey guys, welcome back to Mob Vlog. Adam Flowers here. It is October 27th. It's another Rednesday, and I got to tell you guys, don't even think about leaving today. This show is going to be completely, it's going to be unbelievable. I don't have words for what you guys are about to see and hear about. So, welcome back. It's Mob Vlog. Red Wemette, how are you doing today?
I'm doing chipper. I'm doing good.
Chipper. I haven't heard chipper in a minute. Chipper.
You have
Chipper.
been in Chicago that long.
I guess not. So last week, as a matter of fact, last Rednesday, you were out here in Vegas. We were driving around doing the mob tour.
Yes, and it's excellent. I recommend it to anyone.
We played a little bit of it. We went live for a little bit, but Red saw the whole thing, did the whole thing, and your thoughts?
Now I've done the mob tour, the ghost tour, and the Good Springs tour.
And you've also done the underground house tour. Now, hell is the underground house. What?
Adam arranged for us to have a book signing at the underground house, and it was great. It was really great.
It turned out beautifully. It was it went off without any hitches. And but this place, let's talk about this place because it's really quite intriguing. If you've never heard about the underground house in Las Vegas,
you will now. You will.
Yeah,
now.
you're going to right now. All right. It was built by a guy named Jerry Henderson, and I'm not going to get into all the little nuances of the house. I'll just tell you it was built in the 70s. It's 16,000 square feet. The artist who painted the murals inside the house took 2 years. She lived there while she painted. She lived in the guest house, which is in the underground house. There's a house and there's a guest house, as well as
and
a pool.
There's a house upstairs.
Well, there's an above ground house, but we're talking about the underground house. There's a pool. There's a
You'd
fountain.
never know it was there. You'd never know the house was underground there.
Well, no, because it's
But that's
underground.
16,000 square feet underground, right?
16,000 square feet.
Wow. I loved it.
16,000 square feet. And we have some clips. There's a couple little clips that we want to go through. But also, while you were out here, Red, in Las Vegas, you went to the Pioneer Saloon.
I certainly did. That was on the Ghost Springs. The tour, the Ghost Springs tour.
Yeah, the Good Springs Ghost Hunt. There's a
Right.
lot of G's in that.
It was great,
Good Springs Ghost Hunt. So that's, yes. And it's that time of year. That's a whole lot of ghost hunting, a lot of haunted. I'm busy like you know, I'm busy right now.
I told everybody that when you were going on the air. I said, Adam's running late, but he's running.
October's my busiest month because it's Halloween season, but this just makes it it's unbelievably busy right now. So before
Thank you for taking the time for the show. I really appreciate it.
No,
I'm sure the audience does too.
No, thank you. You're the one coming on here and letting everyone ask questions to you, and also thank you for your time, Red. while we were out here, while Red was out here, that's in front of the Pioneer Saloon. That photograph was taken the night that we went on that ghost tour to the Pioneer Saloon. So thanks again for coming out here and doing the gig, and also hanging out for a couple of days. It was a lot of fun, and I think you guys are going to be really interested in seeing what we're about to show you. Also, we're going to clear up something about where's the beef, but we're going to talk about that a little later, okay? And I'm going to explain something called the Mandela effect, all right? And it's a real thing, and so we're going to talk about that too. So we have a really cool show. I'm also going to play some Bohemian Rhapsody on the piano for you. Yeah, that's my treat. It's my treat, okay? My treat. We'll do it. All right, here. So how about we take a look at a little bit of this? You guys ready? I haven't looked. Oh, quickly, before we play any video, let me just, I'm sorry, I didn't do any shout outs or any hellos. Anthony DiMartini, Catherine Guerrero, Philip Wright, Eric Epstein. Hey, Eric, you're back. Man on the Moon, Dave and Wolfie, good to see you. Scott, Jim Magnifici, Michael LaFigliola, Frank Ferraro, Rocco for JK, Sean Pender, Jarko Tooth. How's it going? Bruce City 2, good to have you. Phil Hadaway, Tim Foster, Gregory Allhart. Hey, from South Florida. Nice, Gregory. Somebody from your neck of the woods, Red. Jim Yeager, Tim Foster, Imran Patel. It's today's John Gotti's birthday. Hey, Imran, thanks for that. It's John Gotti's birthday. I had no idea. No clue. But that's what you guys
It was his birthday.
that's what you guys are here for, okay? That's a big basement. Adam's losing weight. No, I'm not, Kevio, but maybe I will be. We'll see. And SG, what's happening? What's up? All right. So you guys ready? Let's take a little look inside the house. What Red and I took a look at. It's very interesting.
I loved it.
And by the way, this place, you guys come to Las Vegas and you want to do a tour of it, you want to see it for yourself, there's a number on the bottom of the screen. Call it, set it up, groups or private small tours. However, you'll have to pay a little bit more for a private small tour. This is an exclusive. It's like the most exclusive space.
I've never
in
heard
Las
of
Vegas.
anything or seen anything like it in the world.
I'm telling you, when I first moved to town, there was a book, Weird Nevada. And I read about it in Weird Nevada and saw photos, and I went, I don't believe this place exists in Las Vegas. This must be like a fallout shelter of some sort, some sort. If you saw the movie Blast from the Past, the Blast from the Past movie with Brendan Fraser. Thank you, Brendan Fraser. Yes, and Christopher Walken, where they live. This is what this is. This is, but even cooler than that, because it's not a movie set. This is real. So. All right, here we go. We're gonna play a little bit of it. So enjoy the next couple of minutes. Make sure we have all of the Cindy Workman. How's the weather? It's getting a little cooler here in Vegas. I just saw. I just got to see Cindy this last weekend. Cindy was in town and went on one of the ghost tours and thought it was awesome. So thanks again for hanging out, Cindy. It was a lot of fun seeing you and Burf. So, all right, here we go. We're going to play a little bit of this underground house craziness. And if you're just coming in, smash the like button. That helps this video get out there. And get ready for this, guys. This is really it's really something. So we're going to break it into chunks because I wanted to put it up in high def. So I had to break it into smaller chunks. But here we go. We are inside the underground house. What do you think, Red?
I think it's fabulous.
Let's take a
I've never seen anything like it in my life.
Let's take a look. Let's see what we're seeing here. Check this out. Look at this. Check this out. Let's go this way a little, right? Let's go down here. They had a little tarp hanging up behind us because they're doing some construction in the underground house, so part of it's blocked off. But over here, check this mural out. On the look at the mural on the wall.
Oh yeah.
This is supposedly supposed to be New Zealand. The owner of the house had a home in New Zealand, and he flew an aircraft. As a matter of fact, that's the aircraft that he flew. And the artist incorporated the aircraft into the mural of New Zealand and where Mr. Henderson's home was in New Zealand. let's go over here. These are trees. Look like they're outside trees.
This one, I was looking at this one. It almost looks like it grows.
These are real palm fronds that are on the tree, and from upstairs, above ground. Pretty cool looking.
Outstanding.
Let's look a little further
I've
down
never seen
here.
anything like it.
This is pretty wild.
Yes.
And this is Hollywood Hills right there.
Oh my goodness, the valley.
That's Beverly Hills. Here, come on over here. Let's take a look. At nighttime, when the lights get changed in the house and go to nighttime mode, the entire city glows and lights up. It's all painted with fluorescent paint. Pretty impressive.
Very impressive.
When the artist did that, they didn't have fluorescent paint. She actually had to break fluorescent bulbs open and take the fluorescent out, mix it in with paint, and then paint. Pretty incredible.
A lot of work went into it.
It's pretty incredible. So
It's a one of a kind.
tomorrow you're doing a book signing right here.
Wow.
That's pretty cool, huh?
Yes, it is.
Right? I mean, nobody gets to go in the underground. Check this out. Over here, this is the entrance. Let's go by the entrance of the house. We're outside. We're just walking around the outside of the house, guys. But that rock in front of us, that's from Red Rock Canyon. And they took the rock and...
Who hasn't heard of Red Rock Canyon?
yeah, Red Rock Canyon's really, it's a special place out here in Las Vegas. Way special. But they made it a national preserve.
There's a movie with Spencer Tracy. It was Red Rock.
So... we're going to stop it right there because you just said there's a movie with Spencer Tracy called Red Rock, right?
Yeah, I was wrong.
See, it was Black Rock, but that can
Right.
happen. No, that can happen because you get one memory confused with another and you blend them together. And next thing you know, there you go.
Color. It was the color. I remembered rock, and I remembered the rocks out there.
So the owner of the house, Kevio, has the house. There's a scientist that lives upstairs. He's a optical physicist, really cool guy, awesome guy. And so he takes care of the house and all. And that was Jerry Henderson's house, though, originally in the 70s. That's who built
Mark
it.
lives upstairs, right?
Yes, but Scott, yeah, it's very cool. Michael Graham. Yeah, Bad Day at Black Rock, of course. That was a movie from a while ago, before my time.
Yes, way before.
Right. So let's continue on inside the house. We are inside the underground house. What do you think, Red?
I think it's fabulous.
Let's take
I've never seen anything like it in my life.
Let's take a look. Let's see what we're seeing here. Check this out. Look at this. Check this. We are inside. This part of the house is at nighttime, and you can even see.
It's like a patio.
Here you can't see. You can see the stars. They all glow. It's very. I mean, you feel like you're
In a house.
You feel like you're inside with an outside.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
And the cabinets are real cabinets.
Oh yeah, this isn't a stage set. They're filled with dishes.
Yeah.
It's pretty wild.
I think it's great. I love it. And whoever designed it or built it, he's a genius because there's outlets on everything. You got
Really?
a center island.
It's really nice. Let's go check out
It's a woman's dream. This kitchen is a woman's dream.
Yeah. Eddie Spaghetti. Hey. Oh
Man.
So
check
there's
that
where
out.
It still works. The
Check
fan
that
kicks
out.
on, it's electric.
Let's get some steaks.
So when it's
Definitely be working for your food.
so when it's cooking, it sucks the smoke up through that center vent, and all of the smoke goes out the tree to the above ground space.
That's awesome. It really is awesome.
It is. It's awesome.
So there's a tree behind that rock that's a grill, and it's got fans that sucks the smoke down, sends it up and then there's an above ground.
It's there.
And up above ground there's a fake tree, and that's the chimney. So yeah. Anyway, it was a lot of
fake trees up there, aren't there? For vents?
There is. Yes. That's
what a house.
Brew.
What a house.
Brew City too. The underground house cuts down on the electric bill for air. There's actually 9 air conditioners above ground that cool it. If they had to go down another 10 feet for it to be thermally cooled by the earth, but when they were building it, they hit caliche, which caliche's a rock. It's like a very tough rock. You have to blast through it. It would have cost them a ton to blast through it, so they didn't go any further. I don't think
the city of Las Vegas would have let them blast there. It's right downtown almost.
Maybe not. I don't know. So don't know. Southern Sultan, love video guys. Shout out for you guys. Thanks a bunch. Appreciate that. Yeah, Tim, it's really wild. Luminous grin. Hey, Leanne, rolling along, doing well. Hope that you're doing well too. Looks like a Fred Flintstone place. Okay, yeah, Fred. It looks like a Fred Flintstone's place. Sure does. Don Ciccio di Porzallo. It is quite amazing. Yes. So,
I'd live there.
Tim Foster, how do you get down there? Well, Red, tell them, how do you get down there?
There's 2 ways. There's a beautiful, beautiful elevator that goes very slow going down, and you can see the murals on the painted canvas that's on the wall behind it. There's like a glass window, and then the other way is to go down the steps.
So there you go.
It's very easy.
RV Doc, we're talking about the underground home in Las Vegas, which we just showed some footage of. If you missed it, back it up. Rocco for JK, any idea price of home? Yes. They are asking right now on the market for
$6 million. That's what Frankie told me.
$6 million. That's what it's listed for. So if anybody's interested in buying the underground house, that's what you would. It was listed in May for $18 million. Gregory Hart in May of 2020. You are correct. It sure was listed for $18 million. It has since been dropped to $6 million.
Makes me happy.
Yeah. Well. Anyway, that's what it is. Now, I said I would do it. And I'm not going to delay. We're going to take questions here in just a minute, guys. Yeah, great ventilation down there. Did Gianni Russo build that house? No, he designed it. He was the architect for it.
Another Gianni Russo. He's the butt of every joke.
Yeah, I can, man. I just can't. Is it soundproof, Sean? Great question. It is very, very quiet in the underground house.
Quiet. When there's nobody there and the water isn't on for the pool,
it's
quiet. Like dead silence. But
yes.
and the sound system is great now. He played music the whole time. It was great. We had a great event. It was a great time.
You signed a bunch of books. Keith Houghton, I don't have that kind of change. Well, Keith, don't feel bad. Neither do I. Neither does probably 95%, maybe 98% of the people listening right now. Okay.
I would agree.
Don't feel that. Don't feel bad. Art Vandelay was the architect. You guys are hilarious. Can we get a bunny ranch tour? Spirits of Justice. Yes. My mentor thought about opening a bunny ranch tour. Funny enough. I'm going to start giving tours of my dump basement here in Chicago to help pay these damn Chicago taxes. Well, you go, Michael Graham, because in Chirac, the taxes are high. Scott, were you able to get your dog out there? No, he didn't bring his dog out. Excuse me. The water is very loud in the video, Gregory. Maintenance, I don't know. That's a whole lot. But Cindy, nice and cool in there. I love the bathroom. Yes, Cindy. The bathroom.
Hi, Cindy.
That's super, super interesting. Dorothy Stratton. Can you tell everybody who Dorothy Stratton was, Red?
Not anymore. I can't.
Okay. Well,
I don't want to make any mistakes on this one.
all right.
Mark Gable.
No. Okay. All right. Hold on. Dorothy Stratton was a Playboy bunny.
Yes.
Did I jiggle anything loose in your head?
No, not really. I don't.
Okay.
I don't want to do
So,
another one.
all right. I don't want to get it wrong either. And I actually said to somebody that night, Barbara Stratton. I got the name wrong instead of Dorothy. It's Barbara Stratton. All right. So I do it too. Everybody does it. All right. So Dorothy Stratton, she was a Canadian Playboy playmate and actress. She was a Playboy playmate for the month for August of 1979 and the Playmate of the Year in 1980. She appeared in 3 comedy films and at least 2 episodes of shows broadcast. All right. The big deal is what happened to her. She was murdered. And in 1980, Snyder used a 12-gauge pump-action shotgun from a private cellar he found in a local classified ad. Later that evening, Snyder described how he purchased a gun that day and finished his story by cryptically declaring that he was going to take up hunting. So 12 hours before the murder, a conversation, he spoke to Claudia Jennings. And anyway, this lady she was murdered. And let's see. Each have been killed by a single blast from Snyder's shotgun. I think Snyder and Stratton were having a little spat, if I remember. Anyway, long story. Look her up. Read about it. In the underground house, there is a.
Oh yeah, I posted that one on Facebook. Everybody loves it.
Yes. So that's the only piece of original artwork besides those murals on the walls that's in the house. So that is that's the story with her. So
it's a story. It goes with the house. She's a beautiful woman.
Since you brought it up. Yes. They All Left with John Ritter. Directed by Peter Bogdanovich. You guys are got to be having something. An actress. Oh, thank you. Yes, killed by her almost ex-husband. Thanks, Gregory L. Hart. Yes. So you guys are all hubba. You guys are all about what happened. Sorry to hear she was murdered. Yes, me too. We must keep abreast of this art. That's funny. That's funny, Red. We must keep abreast.
It didn't go over my head. I just want to give a comment on it. Somebody made
abreast, Red. Abreast.
Somebody made a comment on Facebook and they said, "Nice mosaic." They didn't even mention the woman. Love the tile.
There you go. So yeah. So let me open up some comments from you guys. She was cheating on her husband with Peter Bogdanovich. She was cheating with her husband with Peter Bogdanovich, or her almost to be husband. Right. Rim shot.
She was changing ships. That's all.
She was cheating on her husband with Peter Bogdanovich. All right. The Chicago Stadium organ is in a house out in Vegas. Trail Dusty. Really? Seriously? I've never heard that. The Chicago Stadium organ. I'm gonna have to look that up and check that out. Thank you guys for that. Appreciate you.
A lot of Chicagoans out in Las Vegas.
Oh, yes. A lot of people moved here from Chicago. She was about as naturally beautiful as could be imagined. Yes, Gregory, she definitely was. Without a doubt, she was very good looking. So we're going to take some questions. I want to clear something up, though. Joe Culata, I know you're listening. You're going to watch this. Joe watches every one of these. And, so in one of the videos, we were talking about who's commercials or something, and Where's the Beef came up. And Joe said it was Arby's, and it wasn't Arby's, it's Wendy's, okay? And then it was like this big thing that went on in the comments. And so, look, here's I want you guys to pick up your devices, whatever you're going to type on, because I want to see some replies in these comments on the side, because I'm going to explain something to you guys about the Mandela effect. And we're going to do a little experiment today, so I need your help to comment in the section. So
that was if I'm not mistaken, wasn't that named after Nelson Mandela?
Correct. The Mandela effect is
Yes.
named after Nelson Mandela. Okay, because when you say who was Nelson Mandela, for some reason people believe that he was.
Apartheid.
Well, people, if you say who was Nelson Mandela, let's just try this in the comments. Do you guys know who Nelson Mandela was? Put it in the comments. Just a quick sentence about him. He died at some point in time. He was president of a country, anything. Just put it in the comments. And we're going to try this because I want you guys to see when you put it in what happens here. We're going to do this a few times. We're going to play a couple of brain games today. So, yes, you remember who he was. Yes, but I want you to tell me, who was he? Who was he? What did he do? Did he die? Do you remember him dying? Say something. He spent 20 years in prison.
I'll tell you that
Yes,
much.
Africa, went to jail for a long time. South Africa. Okay, so became president.
He was
Became president. Yeah, South Africa. Okay, all of these. President, South Africa, President of South Africa. Okay. So this is why, and they call it the Mandela effect. Okay. And it's really weird, but the Mandela effect is a phenomenon where persons or groups of people have false or distorted memories. Some believe the Mandela effect is proof of alternate realities, while others blame it on the fallibility of human memory. All right. The Mandela effect in June of
mine on failure of human memory.
Let's just try this. Let's try this, guys. In the comments, are you ready? We'll get to who he was at the end of this segment. In the comments, tell me, do you guys, just a yes or a no, do you remember eating a peanut butter when we were kids? It's called Jiffy. I want you to put it in the comments, yes or no, nothing else, just yes or no. No spoilers. Yes or no. Do you remember Jiffy peanut butter? I want you to put it in there. Yes. Outfit Boss said yes. Outfit Boss said yes. Jiffy peanut butter. Yes. Look at the comments, guys. Dennis Paulson, yes. Kevio, you guys, thanks for participating in this. Scott, yes. SG, yes. Gregory Hart, yes. Michael Graham, yes. Jim Magnifici. Even Cindy Workman remembers Jiffy peanut butter. All of you guys remembering Jiffy peanut butter. This is crazy. I don't believe how many comments we're getting on the side. But, and yes, here it is. Get ready. There is no Jiffy peanut butter, guys. It was Jif. You see the picture on the right? That's the peanut butter we ate, Jif. Jiffy doesn't exist. There was, however, a brand called Skippy. And what we do is we take that memory of Jif and Skippy and we put it together and we come up with Jiffy peanut butter. All right. So, do you see that?
And I come up with Red Rock.
All of you in the comments were wrong. If you said yes, if you said no, like Steve Christensen, you were right. But then again, you've probably watched or read about the Mandela effect. Let's do another one. Is it just, do you remember this or not? The Monopoly guy with the hat and the monocle and he's running with the bag of money, right?
Everybody remembers him.
Do you remember? And I want you to just in the comments, yes or no, did the Monopoly man had a monocle in his eye? Yes or no? And here come the comments. No. Well, you guys are starting to probably get the name of the game here. Going to keep screwing with us or what? So
not many
no.
people.
Yeah, of course, not everybody's going to say no, right? Okay, so the monocle in the eye, correct? He did not have the monocle in the eye. Here's another one, you guys. Flint stones or the Flintstones. Flintstones or Flint stones. Put it in there. Flintstones or Flintstones? Which one was it? In the comments. No cheating. Just put it in and submit your answer. No cheating. Flint or Flynn? I've been Mandela'd. Yes, you have been Mandela'd. For some weird reason, a lot of us, Flynn, yes, some people are saying Flintstone, like Michael Figlioli. Yes, Flintstone outfit boss. It was the Flintstones. I remember the Flintstones. Don't you, Red?
Yes. Abba dabba doo.
Yeah, but Flintstones on the left is incorrect. It's Flintstones. And they had 2 capital T's. Flintstones. Nobody remembers that. It's like Looney Tunes.
It was like Flint.
Hold on.
Like Flint that you strike
Like
a
a
flint.
flint.
For a
Yeah.
fire.
Looney Tunes. Is it Looney? Looney? Like cartoony? Looney Tunes? Toon or Tunes? Which one was it? Tunes or Tunes? Which one, Red? Do you remember? Looney Tunes. They're cartoons.
It was
Toons.
Yes.
Right? That's what I remember. I remember Looney Tunes. Okay. And Looney
like crazy tunes.
Right. Like that. Looney Tunes, like on the left. But it's not. It's like the one on the right. It's Tunes. How about this? How about Freddie Mercury? Freddie Mercury sings, and everybody remembers this at the end of Freddie Mercury's song. Freddie Mercury sings at the end of We Are the Champions. He belts it out one final time. We are the champions. Correct?
Yes.
Okay. I remember. Yes. When I go through it in my head, it even comes up like that. Okay. It's not. He didn't do it. At the Wembley Stadium and that big performance, he did belt it out one time. But in the actual recording that we all hear all the time, it doesn't end that way. So see, of the world, yes, outfit boss.
And he had the Mandela effect himself.
We are the champions. That's right. So this is what can happen. All right. I'm going to give you this one. This is great. This one is my favorite right here. Luke, I am your father. That's what he said, right? Luke, I am your father.
I don't remember saying that.
All right, let's go to the comments. Red never watched Star Wars.
I did. I watched it where that was Darth Vader.
Darth Vader. You don't remember him saying, Luke, I am your father?
No. He said
What do you
something to that
remember?
effect, but I don't remember saying that.
Okay, Cindy Workman, you're right. I'm your father. That's exactly it. Yes, Keith Helton, Gianni Russo played Darth Vader. There was no James Earl Jones at all. It was definitely, you are not my father, Kevin. All right, and finally, do you guys remember? Do you remember Sinbad? Do you remember Sinbad playing a genie in a movie?
Yeah,
Do you remember him playing a genie? Do you remember him playing a genie in a movie?
Yes.
Remember the movie where he was a genie, right?
Yeah, but I don't know the name of it, but I remember the
I
movie.
can't remember the name either, but I remember Sinbad was a genie in a movie. Anybody, please? Yes? Do you see Sinbad was a genie? And if you guys remember that? Southside Honky, yes. Cindy, yes. Bruce City, yes. Of course, Sinbad was a genie in a movie, okay? The fact of the matter is that he wasn't. No, I'm serious. I'm serious. This is better than the Berenstain Bears. They were the Berenstain Bears. They were the Berenstain Bears. And this is even better than C-3PO having a silver leg. He was all gold, but one of his legs was silver. You guys remember him being all gold. That's how I remember him. No, he has a silver. By the way, you remember James Hopkins saying, "Hello, Clarice."
Yes.
Do you remember that?
Yes.
He did not say that. All he said was good morning. Go check it out for yourself. Go watch it again.
He didn't. He brought up her name later.
He never said, hello, Clarice.
No.
He said good morning. Okay, so here. Oh, and Mr. Rogers. Mr. Rogers, it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, right? It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Do you guys remember that? Because that's not what he's saying. He's saying, it's a beautiful day in this neighborhood.
Right. This neighborhood.
And I'm never singing on this show again, so you don't have to worry about that, folks. But this is probably the most bizarre is Sinbad, because all of you remember that. Sinbad never, ever played a genie. Several people attest they distinctly remember seeing the comedian in a movie called Shazam. Many argue they're confusing this memory with a movie called Kazam that starred Shaquille O'Neal as a genie.
Yes.
Guys, seriously, you all remember this guy being in a movie playing a genie, and he was never in a movie playing a genie. So
Adam,
from now on,
I have something to mention. A lot of people used to say that Eddie Haskell, who was on Leave It to Beaver, was John Holmes, and he wasn't.
what?
A lot of people used to say that.
Eddie Haskell on Leave It to Beaver.
Right.
No kidding. I never
It was
know.
associated, and it really wasn't true.
So if anybody ever gets something incorrect on the channel, it's not a big deal. I mean, look, we all got things incorrect today. So, and you guys know it. I know it. We all know it. So
We only do our best.
Don Ciccio Di Porzalo says Eddie was too short to have been John.
Never mind. I'm not touching that one.
All right, so I brought it up, and what the hell? I said I would do it, so I told you I'd play a little bit, and this is at the Underground House, a little bit of the Bohemian Rhapsody for you guys. Ready?
I'm ready.
You ready for this? All right, here we go. Just a little bit. It's on this Baby Grand. Listen, here we go. There you go.
I want to tell everybody that he did this all from memory. He just sat down to improv. He sat down at the piano and started playing it, and he didn't have any sheet music or anything. He just started playing it.
There you go.
I'm very impressed.
That's hilarious. BSJ, and welcome to the channel, Jerry Lee Flowers. That's funny. That's really funny. Happy Halloween, Adam and Red. This is great. I'm glad you're enjoying this luminous grin, because a minute ago you said this was giving you diarrhea. So
Oh, come on.
I think he was kidding around. So Holman Sanders. My God. Don Ciccio Di Porzalo. Don't tell me that song's 50 years old.
It is more than that.
I'm starting to feel old now. Oh my God. Adam tickling the ivories. Jim Magnifici. Cool. Did you do magic tricks at the Underground House? Outfit boss, come on. Are you kidding me? Of course. Did I do magic tricks at the Underground House?
Yes, you did.
Charles Comer, Adam Liberace. Thank you very much. Nice costume, Adam. I don't, this one I'm wearing right now, or I don't
You're wearing
understand.
a black shirt in the other one.
Well, it's his costume. I put on an elf costume the other day. I was elf, and I do that sometimes. I'll put on costumes and run around the house for the day. It's fun. I screw with Allie, because when I put the costumes on, I get into character. Oh, Jesus. Anyway. Do a live remote at Lefty's house in Casino. Oh, we did. Dennis Paulson. Last Rednesday, we went live at the Casino house, the one in the movie, and we went around back. Red sat in the chair right at the table where De Niro was sitting in the plane landed. We sat there and we did the live right there. Yeah, go back and watch it, Dennis.
It's up on YouTube, isn't it?
Yeah, of course it is. Yes. So, Dave and Wolfie, Adam, would you please make one of my tenants disappear? Listen, Dave, I'm a magician, not a mobster. Talking to the wrong guy.
Definitely.
Oh man, that's hilarious. Yes, Don Ciccio, my wife's a saint. You had to put up with me. Adam, how do you make money disappear? You get married. That's true.
That works.
That's true.
That
Hey,
works.
I've been unsuccessful now in 2 marriages. First wife left me. This one won't. So it's life's a bitch, you know. I didn't say she's a bitch. I said life's a bitch.
Right.
Yeah.
No
Allie's
man-
going to
no
hear
man
this and
no
go, what
effect
the
on
hell? Red, Nitrous Tommy wants to know, do you know Frank Custode? He was a mechanic at PK and also worked at Joyce Brothers Moving and Storage.
I knew a lot of people, the Joyce brothers. A lot of people. Don't remember the name offhand.
What was
But I
Joyce,
know a lot of Franks.
Joyce Brothers Moving and Storage? What was that?
Yes. It's in Chicago.
I don't remember that.
Well, I used them to move.
Gome 3602, glad you're enjoying it today. I don't know how else we can entertain you guys. I mean, it doesn't get much better than that. You know, a few weeks ago, Greg came on the tour. Greg's a prescriber from the channel. Maybe I don't know if I showed you. Greg, he was celebrating his birthday. Yeah, check this out.
Hey everybody, we're here at the Tuscany. Just got done doing the mob tour with Greg. Greg was on board. Greg's been a prescriber for a long time. What'd you think of the tour, Greg?
It was wonderful to actually see all of the locations live as you're rolling by. Great job here, Adam, on giving us the narration. Right on score each time, every block, every stop sign. You had it going, man.
Well, thanks, man.
Appreciate you.
Thanks for taking the tour. And hey, happy birthday. He's 70 years old today. Ah, that's good for 70.
Yeah.
Take care, guys.
Hey, Greg, if you're watching, thanks again for taking the tour, man. It was great having you on
Tours
board.
are great. All 3 tours are great.
So after
I got a private tour.
You got a private tour of all of them, all the tours. So Greg, afterward the tour, he was heading over to Sapphire's Gentlemen's Club for his 70th birthday to go hang out at the pool with all the babes. And then was heading up to the top of the Strat here in town, which is 1,189 feet in the air, and jumping off the top of it, attached to a cable, and it has a winch, and it lowers you down to the ground. That 1,000 feet pretty quickly too. Not a free fall, but I don't have the balls to do that. You know, I'm not gonna. No. When I'll never forget when we were up there celebrating our anniversaries. My mom and dad and Allie and I. And after dinner, we had dinner up there. They had just installed that ride. It was brand new, and my dad said, "I'll pay if you jump." I'm like, the offer was there. All I had to do was put the harness on and jump, and I didn't. I was like, no, I'll take a pass on that one, Dad. That's all good.
It only makes me think about the time you were doing your magic trick and you're being hoisted up in a crane in a straitjacket.
Okay.
Remember that?
Yeah.
No,
do I remember hanging
the rope
down?
burning.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell is the matter with that. Yeah. So, man.
You don't like heights.
Huh?
You don't like heights. You don't like being
No,
up
I
high.
I don't like heights at all. Hell no. I don't like them. So no. I've done stupid things, but I'm going, yeah, Luminous Grin, the ghost tour is going really strong right now. It's Halloween time. This is the big time of year, the busy time. So Jolly Joe, a ticket writer at Gary Austin's Race and Sports Book. Does anybody remember Jolly Joe? Gary Austin's Race and Sports Book. I don't even know where that was, if that's here in Vegas or if that was in Chicago. I don't know. So good to see you, Big Tuna 8815. The other day, a guy out here in town hit one of the mega jackpots. They hit it at the Wynn and made the news. Yeah. He went and ran home. He ran into the house. He said, "Honey, pack your bags, baby. I won the big one." She said, "For warm weather or cold weather?" He said, "I don't care. Just get the hell out of here by noon." Yeah.
When you win, it's time to leave.
Well, there was another guy that hit a really big jackpot in town, and he was playing blackjack all night, but he stacked it up. He had all this money, cashed it in. Well, he's an old guy and he never had a fast car. So he walked into that Ferrari dealership there at the Wynn and he put the money down on the counter and he said, I want the fastest car that you have, and got into this shiny red Ferrari, and he got out on the I-15 and he starts opening it up, right? Well, he gets down there past the edge of town and he's going about 110 miles an hour down the highway when he flew by Smokey, with the radar. He pulled out and started chasing him, chased him all the way from Jean, Nevada to Prim, which is state line.
Wow.
And right at state line, the guy pulled over, and the officer came up behind him, walked up to the car, saw he was an old guy, in this car. It's like 80-year-old man in the car, and said, roll the window down. And he said, I hate to give a guy your age a ticket for something like this, but you have any good goddamn reason why, when I put my lights on, you didn't pull over 20 miles ago? And the guy sat there for a minute. He said, yeah. He said, about 6 years ago, my wife left me for a state trooper. When I saw your lights on, I thought you were trying to bring that bitch back.
No returns, no deposit, no returns.
Pop music. I'm glad that you love history of Las Vegas and Mafia. You've definitely found the right channel, my man. Be sure to hit the like button. Be sure to hit the prescribe, whatever you want to call it. Make sure you hit it, okay? And hit the little bell so you get notifications.
That's important too. Hit
yes.
that bell.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, tip your waiters and waitresses. I'm going to be here all week. Correct. Thanks, Luminous Grin. 6 years is a long time. Wow. Yeah, you Michael Graham, you arrived in Vegas in a $30,000 Cadillac and left in a $300,000 Greyhound bus. It's like you wanted to leave town in the worst way, and you sure did by Greyhound bus.
I remember a guy, Lenny Slager. We were down Rush Street, and this is a long time ago, many, many years ago. And Lenny turned around, and he was drunk, and so everybody was having their cars pulled up from car hikers, valet parking. And there was this gal that really took to him, and she said, "Where's your car?" And he said, "I'm waiting for and this was a lot of money back then. I'm waiting for my $40,000 chauffeured limousine." And she turned around. She's very impressed, and she said, "Oh, well, can I get a ride with it?" And he said, "Sure." All of a sudden, a CTA bus pulls up, and he said, "I'm getting out." I laughed till I cried.
That's funny.
A true story.
Jeez. So what did you think of Vegas? I mean, since you didn't see it since the 60s, you came here last month for a weekend, and then you came back this year. But what did you think? You got a second time to look the town over?
It's changed so much. It's really different. But I don't know. I like it more in some ways and less in other ways. But I don't know. It's different. It's like going back to any place. You go back and see it's different than what it was when you saw it before. So your memory is the Mandela effect, really. But the truth of the matter is, I really had a good time, and I enjoyed that beautiful luxury hotel. So it was nice.
Kevio, did y'all go to the old strip? Yes, we did. That was last month. I took Red to the Fremont Street to go see the light show down there.
Yes, and that was fabulous too. You get a bent neck from looking up.
Yes, that's why it's good to stand at one end of the street, just kind of look down at, but it's so amazing.
Because I was looking to see.
Yeah, equilibrium get thrown off, all that going on above you. So,
and those people that were riding on the cables, I said, "Are those real?" And he said, "Yeah."
Michael Graham, what was the first year you were here, Brad?
1968.
68, and he stayed at the Stardust in 68. So
yes.
Picking up a bag for Jimmy Coutura
That's correct.
Uh-huh. And you bought him some shoes while you were here.
I wrote about it in my book.
And they're the same shoes that he was wearing when he died.
Yes. Unfortunately, yes. I like Jimmy.
Wow. Rick Charlton, to answer your, isn't that a family place now, isn't it?
Not really.
Rick, I'm going to sum it up for you, buddy. Taking your kids to Vegas, it's like taking a hooker to Disneyland. You know what I mean? You just shouldn't do it. Now, some people do it, but you just shouldn't, It's just...
I saw a few kids in strollers and stuff like that, and I looked at them and said, what are they doing here?
So look, no, it's not a kid's place.
Dog laid out.
In Fremont Street, you got Captain Hook and Captain Hooker. You got High Spider-Man, Drunk Batman. I mean, they're
Not
all...
only that, you don't have to smoke marijuana. All you got to do is breathe other people's marijuana. It's all over
God,
the place.
yes. It's everywhere now. You don't have to go to the dispensary, go to the parking garage. Breathe in, breathe out. That's all you need to do in the parking garages in Vegas. It's crazy how it's insane what's happened with the town. I had somebody that just was staying, they were on a tour and they were staying at the Bellagio, and they were telling me they couldn't believe what it was like over there right now. And another couple stayed at the Rio. They actually left the Rio, checked in over at Caesar's Palace because they said people were smoking reefer in the casino. They were sitting at the casino.
They were.
They hit a button at the thing. But I mean, come on.
Yeah, they were where I was at too. The problem is they got these big signs, no smoking, cigarettes, but everybody's smoking weed.
That's crazy. It's insane. Kevio a couple months ago took my kids to Vegas. They're 28 and 24. Well, yeah, that's fine. You could take your kids to Vegas when they're 28 and 24.
That's the right age.
Yeah. Once a hooker ages out at 60 or so, she can go to Disneyland with you too. You know what I mean? It's cool.
Yeah.
SG, Adam, have you ever got the 99-cent hot dogs? It's lots of fun, dude. I've been past there a million times, and no, I have not getting the hot dogs. It's lots of fun. Sounds like heaven, spirit of justice. You belong on Fremont Street, or Freakmont Street, as I call it, okay? Jesus, it is unbelievable, okay? Torque addicts, so is alcohol. What are you gonna do? What can I say? If you're into it, fine. If you're not, fine. Either way, doesn't matter. What does it matter?
Vegas is a fine town.
Yes, it is. It's a lot of fun. So we have had a lot of fun with you guys today. And I'm looking through, I think we went through everything I planned out to put up here, including that C3PO. He's got a silver leg. The picture on the right is the correct picture of C3PO. So am I saying that right?
I never noticed it.
Correctly? C3PO, right?
Yeah, right.
R2D2 and C3PO.
Right.
Why does that sound weird to me?
3PO.
And C3PO. Yeah, okay.
I was a big Star Wars fan back in 1977 when it first came out, and I still like it.
Yeah. Well, it was a lot of fun. So anyway, that is and one last one. Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, which I think they're gonna redo that whole thing, as a matter of fact. Yeah, because it's not politically right to. I don't know. I'm not going to get into that part, but mirror, mirror on the wall, right? Come on, that's Snow White. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Who's the of them all? Right.
Right.
That's okay. And if you guys agree, put yes in the comments. This last one, this is great. Mirror, mirror on the wall. I know it is because I chanted that from a child, right? I know it. It's got to be 100%. That's what it is. Snow White and the 7 inches. The other day, I was on my way down to the tours, and I got a text from Allie. And I glanced down at the phone, but I was pulling up to a light. Torque addict, yes. Outfit boss, yes. Anyway, put the yeses in there. Mirror, mirror on the wall. So no spoilers in the comments either, if you know the answer to this. All right, who's the fairest of them all? But yes, mirror, mirror on the wall. Go ahead, just keep putting yes if you remember that. And let me tell you what happened. So I was pulling up and I was slowing down and I looked down at the phone and just at her text for just like a half a second. And I guess I didn't stop all the way and I tapped the car in front of me. I mean, tapped it. No big deal. Not even a scratch on the bumper. Nothing. So I got out of the car and the guy I hit, little person, and he came walking around to the back of the car and he's looking at it and he's standing there with his arms folded and he starts tapping his foot, staring at me, and he's like, well, and I said to him, like, it's nothing, nothing there. He said, I'm not happy. I said, all right, then which one are you? Luminous grin, yes. Keith Elton, yes.
Eddie's Rumpelstiltskin.
Magnifici, yes. SG, yes. Tim Foster, yes. Hey, guys, ready? Get ready for this. Magic mirror on the wall. Who's the fairest of them all? Go look it up. Go look it up. It's not mirror, mirror. It's magic mirror. Herman Sanders, I'm glad that you thought that was funny.
Aye.
I thought it was funny too. I'm telling you, Red, the Mandela effect. It can happen.
I blame it on my memory.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's our memories that are we cross things up, and that's
It's
what
associations.
That's what it is. I mean, the Sinbad being a genie is, I think, the craziest one of them all, because I remember that specifically. Remember that. So, son of a, yeah, I know, Luminous Grin, Torque Addict. Yes, magic mirror, guys. That's what it is. So, it's been a fun day.
It's been a great day.
I'm glad that you guys all came to hang out, and glad that you guys did hang out for a while. And
it's good to see y'all. It really is.
Yes, it is. So in today's world, Snow White is an oppressed person, and the little people are oppressed differently, but they both belong to an oppressor group. So the movie would end up pointless. Well, Mob Entertainment Group, I appreciate that. Should you sharing that? Yeah. Thanks, Jim Magnifici.
How long did they bury zippity doo dah, zippity yay?
Oh, no. Was that Tar? That was Tar Baby, the Bear Rabbit and Tar Baby, right?
You're not supposed to say that.
Oh, you can't? I don't know. Look, I don't know. I had the damn Disney thing. I just brought.
They took it off the air for I don't know how long.
Tried to hide it all, and yes, well, Snow White and Persons of Restraint. You guys are bad, man. I'm telling you. This was awesome. Rocco 4JK, glad that you enjoyed this. It was a lot of fun. Stockholm Syndrome being held hostage to the Mandela effect. Stockholm Syndrome from being held hostage to the Mandela effect. Hey,
well, they're syndromes.
Yes. So, yes, the entertainment companies are pushing the woke agenda. It's they're going to become so woke that they'll unwake themselves and they'll devour themselves and they'll cancel each other out eventually. That's what they're going to do. Eventually, there won't be anything to go after except themselves.
By the way, if you didn't know about it, I just got notified today. In March on Amazon, there is a movie about Las Vegas coming out, a documentary. It's very good. It's excellent.
Mm-hmm.
So keep your eyes open if you have Amazon Prime and watch it on your television set.
Sure to check that out, guys. Why not? And again, happy birthday, John Gotti. Huh? John Gotti's birthday. Interesting. So, John Chichil, Deep Porzalo, woke makes you broke. Hey, guys, and with that, it's been fun. And thanks for watching again, folks. Red, thank you for coming on the show again and spending your time, your precious time, with all of us. No, we all have the same 24 hours.
You're most welcome.
We all have the same 24 hours. We all have the same amount of time every day. Don't forget that, guys. It's the same amount of time that you have, that I have, that Red has, and the same 24 hours is the most precious commodity that we have. Time. There's
It even
nothing
gets
more precious.
as you get older.
It's more precious than money, jewelry,
Oh, yeah.
anything. It's more precious time, because you can never get time back either.
It's like people.
That's right.
It's like people. I said it for years. People are worth more than money because you can't replace the person.
Very, very, very
You can't
true.
replace the time you lost either.
Nope. So don't waste any time, guys. Have fun. See you later, Red.
God bless you.
God bless you too.